Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Working from Home information session. Nowadays, more and more people are inquiring about working from home, and I'll go over some information, and hopefully this will help you make a decision if this is for you. Let me share my screen here first, and we'll get started. So I'm going to go over, learn about the difference between working from home, working remotely, and telecommuting, benefits and disadvantages of having a job allowing you to work from home, the essential things you need when working from home, so the tools, and how to successfully work from home, the best practices to avoid scams, and how to find a work from home jobs. So when searching for a job, it's easy to be overwhelmed by the industry terms and buzzwords, but it's important to take these definitions into account. So here are a few definitions for you to know when you are looking online. Working remotely. So working remotely is also known as work from anywhere, because you truly can work from any place in the world as long as you have internet access. Right? Often remote workers don't live near their employers and can produce projects for a variety of companies at one time. Also, remote workers may never meet the supervisors face to face, especially if in addition to working remotely each day, they aren't required to attend on-site meetings or training sessions. Okay, so telecommuting is often when you are working for a company that is closer proximity to your home. So at times you may be required to visit the office for meetings, professional development, or other company events. So you may even be a telecommuter part of the week and work at on-site company locations some of the time, okay? There's working from home. Although you can telecommute or work remotely at your house, the phrase work from home generally refers to a different kind of job, often those who work from home on their own business or are independent contractors, meaning that they can choose their own schedules and sometimes their own compensation rates. So benefits from working from home. Of course, the flexibility, right? Flexible schedules. Many parents enjoy working from home because it allows them to schedule their day around their family, which allows for better work-life balance and more quality time with their loved ones. So workers can start and end their day as they choose, as long as their work is complete and leads to a strong outcome. However, you need to find out before what is expected by you. By employees, do they want you to work flexible hours or do they want you to work 9 to 5? So that's important to find out. Another benefit is a financial savings. So of course, no commute, right? You save on gas and cost of vehicle. No dry cleaning costs if you have clothes you bring to the dry cleaning. Less eating out and childcare costs at times. There's no office distractions, a customized office, that's a good benefit. So being able to create a comfortable home office is an excellent benefit of remote work. Whether you simply want a more ergonomic chair or you have health issues that need specialized office equipment, you can set up your home office and make it whatever you want. Now, the disadvantage of working from home, well, there's lack of community and teamwork, right? So that means no face-to-face interaction. It can make someone's life difficult and one might have a hard time continuing work. Though self-motivation works to a certain extent, it's not always enough to keep someone going. That's where the use of external motivation comes into play: communication with employers, a clear work plan view, goals, etc. So yes, the lack of motivation, I talked about that. So working at an office with fellow employees with a common goal and purpose, or having a pep talk with a senior at work can be a great source of external motivation, whereas working from home lacks that kind of environment. Unmonitored performance and those frequent breaks. So working independently can be a tough job. Their role requires employees to keep a check on their performance at work themselves. Self-regulation is a tough job and work rests on the discretion of the employees. And distraction and lack of good work environment. Employees need to focus and concentrate while working to produce expected results. It proves to be highly difficult with distraction of family, wanting attention, or other household noises. Not every household can provide good working condition as an office space does. So you have to determine if this is what you can do at home, okay? So the essential tools you need. So internet service, of course. So make sure you've got a consistent, decent speed connection to boost your productivity. Nothing is worse than getting things done because your internet went out again, you know? So think about that. Find out if your employee is okay to work on the public Wi-Fi also. And what tech tools are you required, such as Zoom, video conferencing, Microsoft Teams, or Slack? So find out when you're hired with a company. Office space, you need to make sure you have one place that consider your workspace. So it doesn't necessarily have to be an entire room, but make sure you're not confusing your office with your leisure space, okay? Phone service, of course. Noise canceling headphones. And just the phone service, just as an internet service, it's important to just about every at-home job. So is a phone service. So while this might not be as important by virtue or of email and voice messaging services like Skype, it's still crucial to have a phone service, okay? Well, especially if you have customer service job, you certainly need something. A good desktop setup is good, right? While your desktop might be good for play, you might need to expand your capabilities with some extras like spreadsheets to manage your accounts, backup storage for important documents, things like that. It might come handy to have some business-oriented software. Okay, so shop around for some of these products. They'll likely make your life a whole lot simpler. Okay. An organized space, as with a desk in an office building, you need to make sure your space is organized and decluttered. And there's nothing like a good space, you know, you decorate it the way you want and a positive way, you feel good about it. It's really motivating. And a time for working. So make a specific time for work every day and stick to it. It can get confusing to differentiate between work and home when the two are the same. However, making sure you create a work day for yourself can help you be productive, okay? So how to successfully work from home? Shift your mindset. Again, this more than ever, you will be measured on output, not how many hours, you know, you're sat at your computer, at your desk. It's a different way to approach work and translates to more freedom to design your day. Take the initiative. So don't expect your higher ups to have it all figured out. Almost every aspect of work is being reconsidered. So jump in with suggestions, big or small. Even example, figuring out new Zoom or Teams features and giving a quick lessons can be very useful. Speak up quickly if something isn't working. Check in with others to see if they are experiencing the same problems. It's harder now for managers to see that you're spinning your wheels and aren't making progress. So let them know, okay? Remove distractions. So plan your day. This will minimize distraction and maximize your productivity. Again, I say that. Use what worked before. So take home with you the best habits you formed at the office. Setting priorities and communicating, for example, are still essential to effective work. Do not handle personal tasks during work hours. So make sure that you are focused on the best and proper use of your time during your work hours. Please don't think that laundry or the fact that your mother wants to spend time with you since you're at home is not going to tempt you, okay? So you need to be able to say no and stick to your schedule. Communicate your work schedule for your family and your friends so they know you're working a certain hours, so you don't need to be distracted, okay? Maintain a healthy lifestyle. Working at home tends to lend itself to a sedentary lifestyle, not to mention the close proximity of the kitchen and refrigerator. So make sure you schedule time for regular exercise, keep healthy snacks around the house, and remember to drink lots of water. So here, best practice to avoid scams. So look for verifiable company with email addresses, okay? Large or established companies have emails that matches their website. So those company addresses should not come from publicly available addresses like Yahoo or Gmail. Ask for the company domain address if they can't proceed with caution, okay? So check the company name, the address to send a resume, the email address or the phone number through a search engine and add the word scam and you'll see what comes up, okay? Watch for email addresses with misspelled or spoof company names. Example, info@company.net, info@companies.com, or info@company2as.com, okay? Match the job offer to your application. Make sure what you apply for is the job. Do your homework by checking websites and doing a search of the company before responding. Research the company to see if they are legitimate and get as much contact information as you can, including the employer's name, address, phone number, website, and email address. Try searching the company in LinkedIn to find existing employees in the organization, okay? Be cautious when pursuing positions with salaries, perks, and flexibility that seem too good to be true. Insist on an in-person or video interview. Scammers do not want to see their faces. They don't want you to see their faces. So obviously, if you ask for a video interview, if they refuse, that, you know, that gives you a lot, tells you a lot. So never send any form of payments to a potential employer you apply for. That includes money transfers or checks sent to you in order to make purchases or someone else on your behalf, okay? Never agree to perform any financial transaction on behalf of a potential employer, okay? Never agree to a job that involves for you to post ads on Indeed or other sites on their behalf. So basically to do the dirty job for the scammers, okay? So most likely the scammers and you might be involved on activities that you put you in a financial or legal jeopardy, okay? Never accept money up front for work you've never performed, okay? That's really a big flag. So report suspicious communication. So let's say you saw the job on Indeed. Report it on Indeed, okay? And how you do it, you scroll down on the job and select report job and fill out the information. And certainly they would appreciate if you would do that. Go to Better Business Bureau, allows you to look up reviews, find resolved and unresolved claims against a company, and most importantly, get general ratings about a company. So look up the company on that Better Business Bureau. Also, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, they do have a website for scams and frauds. So look it up also, okay? So some online job scam warning signs. You're offered a job without an application or interview. That's really, it tells you a lot. The company asks you to wire money or ask for credit card information. Obviously not to provide. You are promised high pay for not much work. Like if you feel that it's not right, it's probably not, you're right. It's probably not the right job for you. So I would pass it, okay? The company asks you to pay for a credit report as part of the application process or to pay for training. Now, you don't pay for anything, okay? You receive a quick response to your email inquiry that tells you they have reviewed your resume when you didn't even send it. That's why make sure when you send your resume to a job, keep a record of all that and then you can reference back, okay? There is no job contact information. A real job posting will provide a contact email or give you a valid company website. Again, you receive a response to your email from someone in a foreign country looking to hire people in Canada to handle accounts payable or receivable. Okay, that's another warning sign. So how to find a work from home job. So research Canadian companies that offer remote and flexible job. So a great place to begin is with FlexJob, free guide on the best 100 Canadian companies for flexible job. I'll have a list of job sites after. So FlexJob have many jobs. You can take a look. Each entry contains a profile of the company as well as what types of flexible work option it has offered in the past, okay? There's also international opportunities. With the power of the internet, telecommuters may sometimes work in countries other than the one in which their company has its headquarters, right? So your specific skills such as the ability to speak another language may be in demand in a modern day global marketplace. You never know, okay? But do your research. So these are some reliable job search website I put up. I mean, there's others, but this is common, most common website that you already know. I told you about the flexjobs.com. Indeed, of course, Simply Hired, Monster, Workopolis, Wow Jobs, Jobs Presso. Skip the Drive is more international companies, but you can certainly take a look. And I put up contractworld.jobs. So those jobs are mostly for restaurants. If you want to make calls to take orders, that's a company that would do that. So this is a little bit of information for you about working from home. And if ever you need some assistance, a resume or more of a help with job search, certainly come to Focus and we will certainly help you out. I hope this information session has helped you and do not be shy to call us, okay? Thank you very much.